Today we're going to have a look at some of the Taylor Swift performances before versus after her breakup with Joe Alwyn. Subscribe to see more videos like these or click away if this isn't your criteria of interest. Now we all know about the heart-wrenching breakup between Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn that was announced after her Eras tour started. It was like seeing a tragic ending to a love story all of us have been watching for the last 6 years. All of the Swifties know Taylor's songs by heart, and we have also seen the look on her face when sings songs for Joe. She has written 5 albums about him, and we can surely say that we have a lot of content about their relationship through her songs. She used to sing songs with heart eyes when she was with Joe. The famous Prime Day concert where she couldn't keep her eyes off of him while singing Delicate is the core memory of this. But ever since the Eras tour started, the songs that Taylor wrote for Joe don't feel the same anymore. Let's look at the very first performance, which is of Gorgeous. This song is famously known to be about Joe and his handsome looks. She sung this song to him at the Reputation concert, and he was seen blushing and smiling throughout the performance. She also looked like the happiest girl alive as she dedicated the song to him. It is heart-wrenching to compare it to the Eras tour performance. She messed it up while singing because she forgot the lyrics.
Is it whiskey first or is it sunset first? Whiskey, right? Yeah. What a shame. I practiced this all day.
She sang the song with disassociation, and her eyes seemed empty as she sang the lyrics that at one point used to bring her joy. Next weekend, the performance of Call It What You Want. This might be the most heartbreaking performance of all time because this song explained her relationship with Joe. We saw her singing this song to him in her Miss Americana documentary with the most joyful smile on her face. She sung this song multiple times with such loving and tender eyes. Now when she sang the song at the Eras tour, she tried to hide her feeling with anger. She sang the song like she had to for her fans and tried to sing it as quickly as she could.
When I look at him, I did one thing right. I'm laughing with my love, I'm thinking forwards on the covers, just like a brother. Yeah, you know I did one thing right.
Next up, we have the infamous Lover song that was speculated to be about Joe and Taylor's wedding because she wrote wedding vows in it. But after her latest song, You're Losing Me, the fans came to know that Joe never proposed to her. She wanted to get married like she has mentioned in Paper Rings, but Joe didn't. She used to sing this song with the most loving expression on her. She performed this song on Saturday Night Live, and we saw her make eye contact with him and smile shyly as she sung the song to him. But now it was just another song for her to sing for her fans. The disassociation is clear in her eyes. Here's a side comparison of the two performances. She sings this song with a blank expression and empty eyes, which is gut-wrenching to see compared to the previous performances. Next up, she sang Daylight, which is another famous song regarding Taylor and Joe's relationship. This has also become a painful memory for her as she sang this song at the Eras tour for her fans. Next up, we have the performance of False God. She has performed this song once before on Saturday Night Live. Joe attended the show with her and both of them were seen together leaving. She sang the song with love and care as Joe watched from the audience. She teared up as she sung the song without him by her side now. The next performance is of the song Delicate. This is known to be the most vulnerable song regarding their relationship because Taylor confessed her true feelings about Joe for the very first time. The most famous performance of this was at the Prime Day concert. It was Taylor's first live performance after all of the albums got sold to Scooter Braun.
Found out about the liars and the dirty, dirty cheats of the world. You could have.
Joe was with her that day as she powered through all of the performances. She kept glancing at him, pointing and smiling throughout the night. And she serenaded Delicate to Joe like a girl madly in love. Now, as she sings the song, she doesn't have the charisma. Most of the times, she looks angry as she delivers the lyrics. The next song might be the most gut-wrenching of all, Paper Rings. This used to be one of the happiest songs on the Lover album, in which Taylor confessed that she would marry Joe even with paper rings. She sang this song on the Eras tour because a lot of people have been begging for it to be performed live.
I've seen people requesting this in massive amounts, like the entire tour.
She did it for her fans and got through the song with a bland expression. I just wanted to clarify that these are my opinions and ideas on what's been going on recently. Taylor's fame has never reached this peak in her entire career. The Eras Tour is taking over the world. Her charisma is undeniable, but I can't help but think how much pain she is going through because of her breakup with Joe Alwyn. Her emotional state is best portrayed in her selection of surprise songs that she performs at every show. And it's clear that she is having a hard time trying to cope with the idea of not having Joe in her life anymore after being with him for 6 years. She changed Invisible String to the one after her breakup was announced publicly. Invisible String is about how she was tied to her lover from the very start, and the one is about losing the love of your life and thinking how good life would have been if both of them stayed together. Her raw emotions when she sang "I Don't Want to Live Forever" just broke me apart. Somehow all of her past songs are hitting different now after seeing her go through this pain silently. I'm so glad tour is keeping her busy and she is having a good time performing for her fans. Life can be so ironic sometimes. One day when Taylor had no one, she had Joe by her side, and now she has the whole world on her side, but she doesn't have Joe. When she sang Tolerated on stage, I thought about the lyrics of You're Losing Me when she's begging her partner to say something and do something and do something, just like this in the performance. He's sitting at the table and not saying anything when she is crying her heart out in front of him. There are a lot of speculations about why the couple broke up, saying things like Joe cheated on her or Taylor just got uninterested over time. But I don't think any of these are true. The truth is always in her songs. And throughout the Midnight's album, she keeps blaming herself, saying she is a covert narcissist and a pathological people pleaser. She never called Joe one bad word, and I'm pretty sure if he had cheated, then she would have at least hinted at it in her recent song, You're Losing Me. Subscribe to stay updated about a part 2 of this video that I will be uploading very soon. And let me know in the comments what song broke your heart the most on the Eras tour. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.